Coffee! Yeah, let's talk about coffee because I love coffee. I love coffee so much. I started to love coffee actually when I was a baby. Can you believe that? It's super weird. My parents let me drink coffee from their cups and I just loved it. I was probably a year old. One time my grandmother babysat me. Babysat. She was sitting on me. She was in the middle of the night. I woke up and started to cry, and I kept just screaming, na na na, na na na, na na, and that's in Hebrew means in my baby language Hebrew, Nescafe. Nescafe, it's instant coffee. Yeah, Nes it's a miracle, coffee it's cafe. Nescafe it's basically a miracle coffee. That's how we give that like. Yeah, it's worth it. It is a miracle that it exists and everything, and it's so fast. So my grandmother woke my brother up and he told her, oh yeah, she wants some coffee. And I drank my coffee and went to sleep. Yeah, that makes sense. I still have so much energies maybe since then. Maybe my parents just try to get rid of me or I don't know. But I came up fine, so give your kids some coffee. Yeah, I hate sleeping anyway. It's a waste of time. I prefer to make my dreams in real life and not while I'm asleep. Yeah, so I started to drink espresso when I was, I believe like 17 or 18. It's something that you need to get used to. And even when you get used to it, and as much as you love it, as much as you love the flavor and everything, it's still, I made myself some coffee here because I have an espresso machine. Yes, I have an espresso machine. That's the reaction that you have when you buy an espresso machine. You just had way too much coffee all the time. So I have an espresso machine. I made some espresso to show you the face that you're doing inside of your heart, no matter when you're drinking coffee. If you're alone, you might do that like out loud, that face, but it goes like that. I love that. I love coffee. I love coffee. We all love coffee. It's good. It's good. So yeah, my husband doesn't know how to appreciate coffee. He doesn't feel the differences because when he bought the machine, I was like, alright, let's try everything and then see what we like the most. And he tried few and he was like, it all tastes the same. It's coffee. And I was like, no, it's not. There's such a huge difference. And they got used to like really bad coffee here. Mr. Coffee, yeah, Your Majesty. No, that's bad. Coffee, good coffee should taste like, you can feel the difference and the cream and everything. It's like wine here in America. When a girl in the restaurant comes to me like, yes, I'll have cab. I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Like, do you want Cabernet Sauvignon? Do you want Cabernet Franc? Do you want me to call you a cab and get out of here right now? Because I know. And it's the same thing in the restaurant when they finish eating and ask them, alright, can I get you anything to drink? And people would be like, oh yeah, I'll have a cup of coffee. Which? What kind of coffee? What type of coffee do you want? You want macchiato, cortado, espresso, double espresso, cappuccino, latte? What coffee do you want? Just a regular coffee. That wasn't one of my options, alright? That's not one of my options, but I always think like, alright, Americano, it's for American people that don't know what are the differences. So I give them an Americano and then they still have complaints. Hey, you didn't give me some milk or cream on the side. You didn't ask for it! I gave you all the options that you can get! Like, seriously? Americans, you should appreciate coffee, you should drink good coffee and understand the difference. Yeah, and also all of the colors of coffee, it's black, so maybe it's brown, but yeah, that's a different thing. I feel like I went too far. Like, I'm really mad at that issue. It's very annoying, like seriously. Like, find the coffee you like and ask for it, because America doesn't know how to drink coffee. I'm sorry. You're drinking like really bad coffee in extremely giant cups. Like, that doesn't make sense. You shouldn't drink that. Like, the biggest cup in Dunkin' Donuts or in Starbucks, it's like 1 liter. That's how much water I should drink per day. And if it's only coffee, that's not good. No, it shouldn't be like that. But also, they're still all the time are very tired, which means that coffee is not good. That's coffee, it's not real coffee, alright? So just like learn how to drink coffee, get an espresso machine because they have like really good coffee. That's what George Clooney said. And George Clooney knows what he's saying. I believe George Clooney. Yeah. More than I believe Mr. Dunkin' Donut. So yeah, but the thing is like, I want regular coffee or I just want a coffee. That's too big. Like people, Americans. You should be more specific. I cannot go to a store, like a clothing store, like, I want a shirt. And the girl will be like, alright, which one? Yes, a shirt. Oh no, you know what? I do that sometimes. Maybe it's something. Oh yeah, I will go to an airport. Yeah, I want to travel. Where do you want to travel to, ma'am? To travel. Yeah, give me that travel. Yeah. And why don't you put like some cream on the side? Why don't you? Like, come on, be more specific. And the last thing that's like bothering me a lot, it's all that like you have coffee in every corner here in America, and also it doesn't taste good, which is weird. But for example, like I don't know, like I think around my house I have like 5 coffee, like instant coffee places like Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, and people live by that. They need that cup. I feel like they need the cup more than they need the coffee. And it's weird because Dunkin' Donuts came up with that like sentence now, America runs on Dunkin', which it doesn't make sense. Dunkin' Donuts. I love donuts, I love Dunkin' Donuts, but that sentence can't make sense, I'm sorry. Like, have you ever tried to eat Dunkin' Donut and then go for a run after that? No, you cannot. You cannot do anything that involves breathing, especially not running after Dunkin' Donuts. So I'm sorry, that's not the right word. America lazy on Dunkin'. You cannot like do any exercise in Dunkin' Donuts together. It even doesn't make sense in a sentence, alright? And also the last thing that like, so every time that I will go to a Starbucks, for example, every American would order like an extremely big cup with whipped cream and so many things, like all the flavors and all the sugar. They like 8 sugar, like it's insane. And I found out that thing, America, you don't like coffee. You do not like coffee. You like sugar. Yeah, and that's not coffee. That's not part of the ingredients of coffee, alright? So cheers to everyone, keep that energy going, and see you soon, very soon. Subscribe, like, share, drink coffee, drink a lot of coffee, yeah!